Hi everyone and welcome back to Dev Portal. In our previous tutorial, we have explored what are inner joins in SQL, which will retrieve only the matching rows between the tables. Today we are diving into the left join, which keeps all the rows from the left table even if there is a no match in the right table. First, let's come to the syntax. The select statement specifies the columns retrieved from the tables. Then we have mentioned from table 1, that is the first table in our query, or you can say the left table in our query. And then we have mentioned left join table 2, which will ensures all rows from the left table are included regardless of whether there is a match in the right table. What does it means? That the non-matching rows from the right table will have null values in their columns. In our inner join, we saw that if there is a no match, that particular row itself got excluded from our result set, but that is not the case in the left join. So as you know, we have two tables, employees table and departments table. Let me show you. So here we have employees table, and in our employees table we have total 15 records, and in this we have one records where the employee ID 13 don't have any department ID tagged. If I go to the departments table, you can see here we have total 4 records. Last time when we explore inner joins, we found out of these 15 records from the employees table, only 14 records we are getting which have proper match in our departments table. But today we will found something else in our left join query. Let's see. So let me go to the query tool. First let me remove this, and I will write select, and the columns which I want to retrieve I will write in the end. First let me mention the table name from employees, that is my left table, and let me give this a name as E. So instead of mentioning employees, I will write it as E everywhere. And then we will mention left join, and I will write the right table, that is departments table, and let me give this a name as D. And now I need to mention the condition, on what condition I want to retrieve the data. So I will write E dot department underscore ID should be equal to D dot department underscore ID, and we will fetch here E dot employee ID first, then E dot first name, and we will retrieve department name from departments table. Let me run the query, and you can see now we are getting total 15 records. If I come down, or rather than come down, let me arrange this in particular order. Let me apply order by class E dot employee ID. So if I come down, you can see here we are getting employee ID 13 record as well. So what does it means? The all 14 records which are having proper match in our departments table, their particular department name is coming, and for employee ID 13 it appears because left join keeps all rows from the left table, but its department name is null since there is a no match. Instead of finding only the employee ID first name and department name, let me show you the whole data. So if I change it to star here, so we will found, if I come down, you can see for employee record 13 we are getting department ID as null. First department ID, this represent employees department ID, second department ID represent departments department ID, and then we have department name. So you can see in department ID and department name from departments table is null. But this thing, if I change it to inner join, in that case we will see this record we will not get. Let me change it to inner join. If I run the query again, so you can see here the employee ID 13 record is missing now from the result set. So let me change it again to left join, and we will find that now we will get the records. So this is all about left join in SQL. Let me show you the Venn diagram as well. So if I come to the Venn diagram, in our previous tutorial for inner join, we found inner join only focus on the common part between the tables, that is the central part that is present in both of the tables. This is inner join. But when we comes to the left join, then it is focused on the left part of the table, or we can say the left table that is mentioned in our query, and the common part as well. So this Venn diagram with left circle highlighted including the overlap part represent the left join in SQL. Let's come to the summary. Left join includes all rows from the table, and the non-matching rows in the right table are filled with the null values. In our next tutorial, we will explore what are right joins in SQL. We will see how it mirrors left join. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Dev Portal for more such concepts, and I will see you in the next video.